talking about a back outside.
Yeah, with a bent knee. Yeah.
I think John Gray would have called it a grofstrom.
A what?
A grofstrom.
After Gillis
grofstrom. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that sort of forward edge.
Okay.
That was named after somebody, but at any rate, you were wanting the backward one, right?
Yes.
And so you showed me one on a knee, and I'm wondering if you'd like to turn it a little bit.
Okay.
Right? And one thing that's really important is that your line. Why do I have my headphones in?
I don't. You're like
You know-
you have your ski cap on. You're really. You're a real vibe today. This is like.
Anyway, so what I want to see is that the line becomes extended and continuous. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Because I think that it's most people like they're not conscious of the fact that their line can continue.
Okay.
And needs to continue through their shoulders and their head,
Okay.
and all the way through their body. You know.
Now your gum, it's the white Mentos, right?
The what?
It's the white Mentos gum because I looked for it yesterday for
love white
Christmas,
Mentos gum.
but it's called sweet mint, not peppermint. Okay, this is.
It's really good though. Right. So
Okay.
you see how I'm sort of addressing my head there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all a matter of
How do you
preference,
get
you know.
into it? Because Karen wanted me to come kind of like from arm, whatever you call this, and then
First position.
first position.
Yeah.
First
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
All
You
right.
know, I mean, you're taking it from a mohawk, right?
We did it from a back cross, but we can do it from
Back crossover, however. Right. And then,
Should I do it on both sides? So.
sure. Yes. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's a nice line. Now we can also.
The toe is not where we want it yet. But
Okay.
we're gonna
Yeah, but we can sort of like lengthen it even from there.
Okay.
Right. And I'm saying to take
Head.
your head down
Okay.
and to take your free arm down.
Yeah.
On like almost onto your free leg. Okay?
So it's kind of like the inverse of what we're doing on the Sandy lens spiral. Like
Yeah.
you got me on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and now let your right arm come down to your
I tried to put this arm, and then I just saw that this arm is like up here in the.
So I guess you know.
It's a little scarier than it looks. I don't know. Like I'm just not used to that
right.
balance
Yeah.
point. Yeah. Let's see if I can do a better this way.
Yep. And now the left arm. There you go. Okay. I want you to have a look at that. Okay. And so try. I don't know if you heard it, but you were on your toe, right? So when you're gliding
Yeah.
on that, you have to sort of sit on the back of your blade
Okay.
so that you pull the toes up and you're gliding the
I'm
whole
still
way.
towards the front middle then, like by the ball, like a little bit behind the ball.
You're on the like by the toe.
Oh
right?
yeah, because I was scared, Paul.
I know.
Yeah.
So the trick is to
Yeah.
kind of get on the heel here.
You're in the heel there? Okay.
Which is weird, right?
Yeah. We're not supposed to do that when we go backwards.
Not true.
Okay.
And I want to challenge that. Okay? So now draw onto the heel. There. Yeah. So that's interesting that you say that, right?
Well, that's what I was taught,
When you're
right?
skating backwards, well,
Yeah.
maybe. But when you're skating backwards, you should be on your heel.
Okay.
Gliding. Here. On my heel.
Okay.
Not on my toe up there. right?
Okay.
So I get it that this feels safer,
Yes.
but it's slower, right? There's
Yeah.
there's no continuity there. So as you're gonna glide and pull, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna glide here and then kind of pull the middle of your blade, but you don't want to be in the front too much. Okay. Stretch. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Lift that free leg just a little bit more. Tip your head down. So what you want is to try to take your head down a little bit farther.
Okay.
Right? And lift your free leg up. So as your torso.
Like a karate.
Yes,
Wow.
right. As you lean the body
We're doing
over.
the Elvis Stoico program, right?
I thought that program was really good.
It was
actually.
really
Yeah,
good.
right? Yeah.
But he does the move.
I haven't seen that in years. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
haven't seen Elvis do Dragon. You're not going to get any seminars in Canada, Paul. Okay, this is.
No, I mean I haven't seen it in years. I raved about it when it came out.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'm sure I was having a really important conversation. Okay. Well, please edit.
I will edit. No, we're
Okay,
editing.
yeah.
So, because I don't think I look pretty doing this yet. So.
All right, here we go. All right, turn your hand down, please. The right one. Face your hand to the yes. Lift your arm up a little bit so that you're resting,
Okay.
your head on your arm. Not Sandra Bezic, but that
How would
idea.
Sandra do it?
Well, Sandra had this whole thing,
She's so
this was-
wonderful.
This was her position, right? That one, right?
Yeah.
This was a thing, It was cool. Okay, and there you go, and stretch. Okay, now lift your right arm. It's the line. Yes. It feels wrong.
It looks really nice in the mirror.
Right, right. But do you see how your arm is a little bit arched? I want you to try to feel the stretch of your arm, and that's the place to be looking, right?
Yeah.
If you have like the Skating Club of Boston or something with a mirror, or just use it the plexiglass to see yourself in that line, because there is something about line that is like it transfers to whatever language. You know what I mean?
Yes.
People see that, they get it as a human, right? So yeah. All right, one more. Hands flat. Okay. You're getting there. You're getting there.
Okay, two other things.
But you can settle into it. Yeah. You kind of went a little bit.
You could show me your regular Flying Mercury. You did it in JFK.
Oh.
You did a Flying Mercury. It was very Mary Scottfield.
I don't know what a Flying Mercury is, but
It's like the spiral where you don't tip over.
Okay.
You did it at the beginning of your program. You were like,
Ta-da. Yeah.
yeah.
I really did it in the natural, right? At the beginning of
Oh, yeah.
that program, right? Yeah.
And then the crossover where you come.
Oh,
Yeah. Yuri
Oh.
does that too.
huh? Yeah. So I think that you're talking about, but the one that you showed me
Yes.
was
Yes.
that it's like sort of a sort of forcing it.
Yes. How do we learn this, Paul? This should be in my fancy program. Like, this is like, come on.
Okay.
This is,
All
yeah.
right.
Yuri does it too in this program that I have of him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So and what I think about, or what
I just think
feel,
that's like to me like this level of glide that's like missing from skating that I want to try to bring to my program. Yeah.
And what I think is, it's like a holding but tweaking of that, like that
Major finesse.
turnout, that you're trying to feel, almost like an acceleration, or a crescendo of the a little mini crescendo of the music. Yeah, it's almost like with a breath, like take a breath in, like pull your arms back into your hips.
What do I do with this leg?
Pull it in,
Okay.
right? Because what you're doing is you're contracting your back. You should be
Feels very
contracting
regal. Like, yeah.
You should be contracting your back muscles and sitting over that hip a little bit. So, yeah, make a bigger deal of it. Pull. Yeah, and twist more. Pull all the way back with your skate. Yeah. Hands to your right lower a little bit. Rock. Because this is that, it's like the Lucy Rockover,
Yeah.
right? So, but, you know, what you're trying to get is that, like, change of edge, right? So that,
Yes. Yes.
right?
It's very important because it also breaks up the crossovers.
Right.
So you've already forgotten that you did so many crossovers in a row because you were like, that was really cool, right? Julia Marcotte does it in every pair
Of course.
crossover sequence.
Well, also
They-
because you keep going into the circle on your crossovers, right?
Yeah.
So you need to pull back out so you have more surface to
Yeah.
cover, because that curve, you know, if you keep diving into the circle, you don't have as much power, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Pull. Yeah. Okay. Now do it with that spiral that we just did. No, I want the spiral on the right hip.
Okay, how did I do that?
So you're gonna do crossover, crossover,
Then I do
then
the
step
crossover
in
from the other way. So how do you want me to connect it? Because I do the crossover to get to that edge. I do left over right.
No, but watch. I'm just asking you. So
Yeah.
if you came here,
Yeah.
right, and then you pull backward.
Okay.
You see how I made myself move? Right,
Yes.
there's more curve to pull on.
All right, let me try
That
this.
way. I don't know.
We need like a real movie soundtrack going on here.
No, but you're gonna push back. Do it on 2 feet. Now spiral. Yes. Now crossovers again. So no, go back to your crossovers.
Back to back crossover? How do I come out of it then? How do you come out
So
of
you're
it?
just gonna put your foot down and do the next crossover.
All right.
It's just like a little baby break in the crossovers, right? You would have done it as part of backward stroking all the way back when. Now, push back, spiral, hold. Now crossover. There you go. See what I mean? Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, essentially you're giving yourself more potential energy on that back circle.
And I'm giving more highlights to
Yeah.
the program, more pictures,
Yeah.
right? Of I want to learn eventually the back spiral in the circle when it gets nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like who would do that? Like
Like
into
Paul
the
Wylie did it
illusion?
in JFK.
Oh. Yeah, I did. Right. I was thinking of like Sasha.
And my favorite forward spiral is the Jonathan Cassar Jeff Buddle, where you do the forward inside and you hang out forever,
Yeah.
you know, and yeah.
Okay.
So I like to work up to that, and
Okay.
then yeah.
So the thing about the spiral in JFK
Yeah.
is that in order for it to not look static, you have to keep moving an arm or, you know, and you have to maintain the speed a little bit and the position, right?
I don't think we're there yet
Oh.
to do this, but I think if we work on this, it'll develop to get to that. Yeah. But how about the inside?
Spreading. Okay. So you need to straighten your knees
Okay.
completely, right? Like you're trying to get your quads completely flexed.
Okay.
And then once you're there, also flex your back, your glutes, right? So I'm here. I want to be completely out of my knees.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna pull out over my glutes, right?
Yep.
With my shoulder.
So it's quad first, then glute, or all together?
It's a little bit like that camel where you have to have a camera on both of those
Okay.
hinges, right?
right.
So that you are pulling up and out.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be many more trips to Karen's Pilates studio.
Yeah.
With all of the contraptions.
There it is. Okay. Try your knees first.
What happened to the left leg? It was a disaster. Yeah.
So your knees completely straight.
Okay.
And then once they are straight, you could probably put more into the inside edge. Yeah. You can let your arch fall a little bit more strongly into the circle. Understand? Because you're going to create tension. Stretch. There you go. Now pull your shoulders. So
we're gonna have to build this piece by piece. I'm a little special.
So here's what I want to see the knees straighten.
Okay.
And then as I do that, then I want to roll the ankles into the circle, just a little bit like pushing my inside edge. And as I'm doing that, I'm also taking my shoulders back and creating tension across the move, right? The more tension you have in your back, the more still you're gonna be.
Now, are you doing this all at the same time to bend to straight? Okay.
Yeah. Because then you're more solid. You're putting less weight on the edge somehow. Okay, your knees are bent though, right?
I don't have the world's best turnout yet, so.
Yeah. And so that is part of it, right? Is getting the stretch in your hips in order to maintain that position.
Because the hips are really going to dominate everything. Because when we do like, the 2-foot scratch and
the CrossFit spin.
Yeah.
That was a required element.
We're gonna do it.
Hard.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a hard element. Okay. Okay. Now, do you see how your head is looking straight out?
Yes.
I think if you could arch and then reach, you don't have to look straight up at the ceiling, but if you're just looking sort of where your foot
Okay.
right? Use your upper body a little bit as you enter this, like stretch. Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, which was the that is jam.
You really like to throw your arms out, Paul.
Well,
yes.
so there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
But it also helps me to maintain that position, and then I can work against it. Right. Once my back is established there, and I'm kind of on that lean, then I can work against it. Right.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is you're thinking I'm going to get to this basic spot, and then you don't have what you need to pull against it.
I told Yuri that you liked his back entrance, and he goes, "Oh, did he see my camel spin?" So he wants you to acknowledge his camel.
Is he fishing? No.
Yes.
Tell him I saw it and it was fabulous. Okay.
I bet the knee.
Okay. Yeah. So the knees are just slightly bent,
Yeah.
and it takes away, right? Because it's a little bit like the line gets broken from your stretch. There you go, stretch. Yeah. Okay.
So we have to work it every day.
Yeah. And the other thing is, do you want your arms to just stay this way, or do you want to have something more like of a line?
I think it depends on the music, right? I think you could cross them behind the back, and it could look nice, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it depends on what.
And also, play a little bit with the fact that you have
Yeah.
might help you get into a deeper circle if you kind of went one way and then the other.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you did like the Mary Scotfold into it. What do we call it?
Yeah. But I went right into, so I went from that into a 2-foot mohawk essentially, right?
Yeah.
Or you could, throw that leg over and turn. Okay. Did you choose the other way?
This is just easier for me to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so try to go opposite circle, okay?
So.
Yes, same reason why you'll see all the people doing the power pull into the Lutz, right?
Yeah.
Because you're creating that action reaction, right? And so what I'm saying is that, if you bring around here, you can bring turn into that, so that you're on that lean a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
2-foot glide on the other.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're already on the lean, right?
Yeah.
And so it should be lighter and easier to straighten your knees out. All right. Okay. Pull your shoulders back behind your hips more, please. And your head. Okay.
My legs a little bit. Yeah. It was approximate. It was not.
Shoulders down. Like, I think I'd like to see you lift a shoulder. Lift one or the other. Yes, I think that it makes you go into an Ina Bauer though. So yeah, so we don't want that particularly, but. Okay. Yeah. Gotta get those legs straight. Okay. Yeah. So and that's just about the flexibility piece too. Probably.
Well, we're starting with the ballet teacher soon, Paul. Okay, this is like. I started doing the Ina Bauer on both sides just to practice it.
Okay.
We should just keep forcing the movement into this
Okay.
hip.
Let's see your Ina Bauer into a camel. Remember how we did
Yes, and this is why we're working the other way.
Good.
You know, we're having such a nice day, Paul.
Oh man, if I weren't demanding, then it would be just, boring, right? Come on. Okay. But I want you to go.
You want the crazy way that I don't
I
feel
want
ready
the
for.
crazy way, right? So can you go from the Ina Bauer and then shift your weight
You
over
know
that?
the answer to that question. No. Like.
I think you can. Now lean. Right. Okay. No. I mean,
I didn't have to look at it, so if it wasn't that ugly.
no, I think that the entrance piece, you were just getting used to it, right? I mean,
Yes.
you could get your leg up from that point. It shouldn't be any harder than doing a regular one.
Oh yeah, no, because I'm so confident no matter what.
Sure. Bend into your ankle and lean. There you go. Okay. Now let the left arm lead you a little bit more. Okay. Unless you want the right one to lead. That's very Gus.
Oh man, I was in a bad mood. We did the cowl the other day on Friday. I saw that video. I was like, oh.
And use it. There you go. Okay. So you've got to line your upper body
I
up.
think I can do it into a sit. I don't know if I can do it to the cowl.
Line your shoulder over your hip and over your feet. There you go. There you go. Okay. So now just snap into the position and hold it. Snap. There you go. Okay. That was easier than you thought. You can admit it, right? Okay.
Hard.
Right. Okay. Now let's take it from, a 3-second Ina Bauer. that's going sort of down the ice linearly, and then we're gonna turn into it. Pull. Oh,
I'm having a problem with the back leg feeling.
okay. Take it from a back crossover.
Okay.
Going this way. Okay. Okay. And now step, turn the left foot in, straight. There you go. And now, hammer. There you go. Okay. So you got a little off your center.
Yeah, I think you're gonna.
The center of your body is on the left.
Okay.
You know, hip.
I don't want to kick you. So.
Oh, don't worry about it. All right. Yes. And there you go. Little more knee. Little more knee on the takeoff. You can afford it. Yeah, you forgot your free arm, right?
The
Actually, it would
hour
be
is
your
the hardest
skating
part for
arm,
me.
your left arm. Yeah. Okay, one more, because this is a bit of a tangent, I know. Oh. Yeah.
I'm just still stuck with the Eve hour.
Can you do a, okay. Can you do a spiral? Just show me that into a spiral, and I want you to feel your right hip stacking on top of your left hip. I think that's what I'm missing here. Yes. Feel that? Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. So because what you want to do is you want to be, you know, gathering that circular angular momentum so that you can build a 3-turn.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. All right. Another thing now.
We should do the rock over practice. That.
Let's see the rock over. Okay.
Okay. Because we were
Fine.
doing the arm, and I think that's where the problem that I've been having is that my arms were over rotating, so that I felt like my step wasn't going anywhere. Whereas when the step is here, you turn, it gets you over your hip to go onto
Yeah.
the outside edge. And
Yeah.
instead I felt like I was stepping like flat.
On a flat, right?
Yeah.
But if your arms are framing up the place.
Because I watch
where
yours,
you're
your arms are the right way too.
stepping. So and I don't know whether you want to do it with the pushback.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or so if you do the pushback and your arms are setting this up, and you're stepping between your arms, right? That's like your runway. Okay?
Yeah.
And you're going straight through that way on an edge.
Yeah.
Okay. And line up over here. Okay. You want to be going towards this wall, right? On the edge. Yep.
Is that better?
And you know,
Off still, but closer.
no, it was closer, yeah. And you know, Mr. Lucy would teach this on an end patch, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, he would down at that end. You'd essentially take a 3-turn and take 2 crossovers, set it up, boom, and then jump from there, right?
Okay.
So there wasn't a lot of, you know,
Setup, yeah.
well, but you're going straight towards that wall, right? Let's just try it. It's right here. Okay. Take a 3-turn. Okay. And pull and jump out. Does that frame it a little bit better?
Yes.
Okay.
My hips didn't feel even.
Yeah. Okay, now do it so that it comes down on this side of the rink a little bit more. Give me a couple of nice crossovers. Rock over. Look. Yes.
Timing was not together.
But that was a good outside edge, right? Right.
My time on,
Yeah.
we did not go
And
together.
of course, as you know from the video, Mr. Lucy always wanted you to go early. Right
Yes.
away. Yeah.
He really liked how quick you were.
Yeah.
On your
And that was a hard day. All right.
You know what? You looked like you were a really good sport. The other girl never jumped at all in the video.
Well, she'd worked with him a lot, actually. So.
Yeah, but she wasn't jumping. You were the only one jumping.
Right. She had the technique down. Okay. Okay. Now do it into your axle. Come on.
I have to do it into there? Can we go the other way? Yeah, okay. All right.
Up to you. I mean, we could do it there. Either way.
I just don't want to change my body, and I'm like,
Okay, well, let's go. Let's do it this way then. That's fine. But I want you on this shorter runway here. Okay? Look where you're going. Did you feel how you didn't face it as much that time? You were kind of turned away from it.
I just don't feel ready.
Oh, okay. And down in your knee, pull back, jump out. Yes. Okay.
Let's do it a couple more times. I
Yeah.
just need to feel a little.
I need a little more freedom in that free leg.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I feel like if I'm going to go to the axle now, it's going to go to like bad habits.
Yeah. I think that you've done this kind of
I
like
freak myself out. I know.
Right.
I know this is, yeah. But
you don't have as much fun as you need to have in this axle. Okay, is what I'm thinking.
of course.
And I want you
yeah.
to have
But I think once
that
I get
freedom
used to the entrance, we'll have
of that free leg. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. I want your free leg to move independently too, right? I want
I don't
it
even know
to
what that
feel.
means.
Well, so right now it feels a little bit like you're a little stuck, right? I want that free leg to follow through. You know,
So practice getting my arms up the way we do on the regular.
with your arms, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think you're ready. Okay, good. Did you feel the effect of what that
Yes.
leverage was? Yeah. That free leg is going to get you up there. And the arms, right? The two of those things together are going to give you the height that makes this fun.
This is slow.
Okay.
That did not happen on the crossover.
Put a little more friction on the outside edge, please. Yeah, I heard it that time. Did you?
It's getting better.
Did it feel more like you could be more confident in what was going to happen next?
Yeah, it still needs a little more aggressive on the changeover.
Okay. So feel that you're bending into your knee and ankle on the takeoff, so that you get, because as you rise up out of your knee and ankle, that's going to be the pull
You're talking on the change or on the
on
step?
the takeoff. Like the step.
Okay.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm losing this kick a little bit.
Yeah. Did you hear their foot? If you hear your foot kind of kicking the like passing, it means that you're not leaning enough
Okay.
over the outside edge, right? So you want to make sure that as you step, your body is out over the outside of your left hip on that outside edge. Lean.
Why am I blocked? What happened?
Why don't you make a
You're
push?
not as particular about this edge as I think you would be. Like, I don't know why. Like,
Yeah. Because you can do it a lot of different ways.
but I just think mine's so bad. Like,
So I think that if you're gonna do the rock over like Mr. Lucy
Yep.
did it, I think there's an abruptness to that.
Yes.
That's very powerful. It's like the power pull, right? And it really accelerates you and gets you straightened out on an outside edge,
yeah.
right? Now, if you're gonna do it with
That's what I think is missing from my whole.
okay, we'll do it. Change it. Right, give it a little bit of that snap. Snap. There you go.
Yeah, we have to keep working.
Yeah, because I think that energy is kind of contagious for the rest of it.
It's
somehow.
kind of like how you talk about starting with the curve for your jumps.
Yes.
If I don't get bam, right,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna.
But there's like a little that snap pull is sort of informing the rest of your body. Like that's how you're gonna snap in the axle.
Yes.
Even more abrupt. Okay, so which means that there has to be more of a hole, right? So it's like if you have that feeling of holding this edge here,
Go down.
right? You see how that makes it like abrupt?
And you're down longer than you think you're gonna be down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course, Mr. Lucy wants you to step immediately.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay. There. Yeah. Okay. Try to put the same outside pull on your edge as you felt on the inside pull going backwards into it. Do you understand?
So you mean on the entry to the?
Yeah, I want you to set that same abrupt, that same sort of snap. There you go. Okay. You got to get used to the feeling of what that edge can take, because you could put so much more into the free leg than you're doing right now. Okay, it's really solid. Okay. Okay, now don't forget that in the air you're going to shift over to the right side and you're going to stand over that right hip. Okay. The transfer of weight has to happen at the top of the jump.
I didn't get to the toe. I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you get the full backswing, right? Yeah.
How do I make sure I'm doing? What am I not doing?
Well, I think what you want to do is imagine the pathway that your hands are going to go, that they're going to come back to here, pull them through, right?
Okay.
It's like a machine, right? You gotta imagine yourself like,
It's just a new timing to learn. Yeah.
right? Right? Imagine, right? Ballistic. Yeah. I'm glad you're laughing. Okay, and pull and snap. Okay. But imagine imagine what you're, how you're going to kick after you've held the arms back like that, right? Okay.
Felt a little better, but I felt like I needed to move back more.
Well, and you need to get your arms to work with the free leg there.
Yeah.
They're timed together. Okay. All right, Axel. Okay, preamble over. Let's do this. Come on.
Why don't we do a good one to start? Like on the circle?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
What-
don't want to. I'm afraid of doing it too early and losing the timing, and then losing the timing on the. Yeah.
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 Well, and I think so. What you're saying is that if you make a mistake, then it tends to make you more hesitant the next
Yes.
time, and
Yes.
that is human nature, right?
Yeah.
So I totally get that.
Yeah. Let's try it, and then I'll warm it up.
Make sure you get out, your nose over your toes. Okay. I think that helps a lot. Okay.
A little weird with the arms. Just fix it, and then I'll go for it.
Yeah. Lead with your left shoulder a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. You want to make sure that you're jumping out of the circle though, right? Yeah. Jump out. Okay. 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 All right.
Should we get I saved the entry a little bit, so I just want to.
Okay. So you know that you have this axle,
Yes,
right?
but I
You
know that I can
you
do it
have
a
that
lot better
axle,
than I just did it.
Yes, but you can do it with that sort of even Steven arm swing, right?
Yes.
But I want to try something a little bit more. Draw the arms back and then abruptly send it to the top, so that you have a little bit more snap.
It's a lot for me mentally.
I
know.
I get it,
Yeah.
right? I totally get it.
I'll do it, and then I'll keep.
Okay. Yeah. Up. Okay. Do a wall jump with a click so you can simulate.
This is why I'm afraid of doing. I start to lose it.
Just a wall jump with a click. Okay. And what? Just click your feet together.
But I was not.
You shouldn't be back there like
No, but it was a mess on the takeoff. Like it needs to be more balanced. Like I completely flat
So
footed.
you're showing me this, and I want this.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. I want to feel that sharp free leg coming through. You're working against gravity at the end of the day, right? Send it. Okay. 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 Good. Now that was really safe, right? Feeling.
Could be better. Yeah.
So now I want you to imagine, just step that knee through snappier.
Okay.
Like draw it back, hold it there a little smidge longer, and then snap.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, right? And there's more there, right? There's more there, right? I mean, I want you to feel like
It's coming back. You see, like it's
If you ever played tennis or whatever, right? So there's a difference between that sort of easygoing and then you're gonna kind of use that snap, right? You're gonna pow, you're gonna throw that free leg up. I'm not very much of a tennis player, as you can probably tell.
Like a Williams sister. Like
But you're gonna, I want you to feel that abandon as you send that leg through, right? Yeah. See what happens. It's gonna help, I promise. Yeah, okay.
I got chicken on the takeoff. I felt it got flat.
Okay. Great. I think if you keep going back and forth between the wall jump with a click and that axle, it's going to give you a better feeling of that sharp takeoff. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Try to pull on that outside edge a little more, please. There. Right?
It was so good in the air.
It was bigger, so you were like, oh gosh, I'm already done somehow. Okay. Yeah. This is good music.
It is great.
I like this song. Why not skate to it?
Yeah. We can look at it, yeah.
Huh?
I thought about skating to this. This is so funny. This was right before COVID this came out.
Yeah.
And I said at the time, I should skate to this.
Well,
this is so funny is that every piece of music, Elizabeth the Golden Age, Alexa skated to it.
really?
I really must have like an inner pair skater that's just like
That's cool.
ferociously.
Well, no, but I think that you think of music, you like dramatic music that
I
goes
like music
places.
that tells a story. It has to go somewhere.
Right.
It has
And
to
you
have a melody.
has that sort of like really big indication, and that's very much pair skating,
Yeah.
right?
It has to have an emotional resonance, right? Because I think that so much music, because of the IJS, and then what Terry did is they added a lot of clutter. So they added this really ambient music where you can just do anything to it, because a lot of Russians choreograph without listening to the music. They just overlay it.
Yeah.
So it's generic on purpose. Yeah. All those Max Richter pieces are very like, there's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that formula worked for them pretty well.
It did.
So you can't argue against it, right? I mean,
but
too
was
much,
it
right?
authentically
But it does.
pure?
It doesn't resonate with some people, right? I would be really
Listen,
frustrated.
Paul, when you
skating
saw
to that.
Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer do Moulin Rouge, you were like, they can't do anything else to that piece of music. That's what should be done there.
That's right.
That's what, yeah.
Totally. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tomorrow we just gotta look, it's over-rotating a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have to come out sooner, right?
Yeah, and I think it's I feel like you're watching the jump while it's happening.
Yes, I'm
as
totally.
opposed to making the jump happen.
And that'll happen
right?
just as the more reps we get in, it'll
Yeah.
start to...
Yeah. So, you know what to expect.
Yep.
You know when to exit, right?
Yep.
And I want you to be like more start to finish, like super confident,
We're getting
sharp.
my confidence back at it.
Yeah.
Last year, I was having so many problems with the shoulder.
Yeah.
So it got really careful because we only thought about getting this arm back, and I would just almost like freeze, like.
Right.
So it was so careful going up it.
Yeah.
And that's how I developed that rotation.
It's almost like a different jump, right?
Yes.
If you're trying to like go in that with that even arm,
no,
as opposed
this
to
is like
something
the
really
roller
sharp.
coaster you're going off of.
Yeah. And it's exciting. It's fun to do, right? Okay.
All right, tomorrow morning.
Good.
All right.
Very good.
Deal.
So
We'll do
8 to 10.
8 to 10, we'll do